Alright guys, so here we are on Forza Motorsport 6. We're doing an open lobby, probably the first one I've done on this game. So I've set up a private lobby around Indianapolis, doing the Indy 500, 50 laps. That's the maximum we can do online, so we're going to recreate that. We've got a full grid of Indy cars, we've got simulation damage on, so if we do crash, then we're going to be completely screwed for this race. So hopefully we can keep it clean and have a good race in the process as well. Now, I'm not really experienced when it comes to setting up online on Forza or anything like that, so hopefully I've got everything right, and we can have a good race. Oh shit, have I just... oh no. Have I just said that to the whole lobby? Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I've just shouted in everyone's ears, blasting my intro. Oh, such an idiot. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24, okay, we have a full grid. Let's go. I wonder how many Fernando Alonso's we're going to have in this lobby. I know we've got at least 2. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Ready for the Indy 500 with subscribers. Open lobby, simulation damage. Let's do this. We're starting from P7, and there is a huge trail of cars. I've been squeezed by the Fernando Alonso car. I mean, I told you there'd be about 1,000 of us here, but we're in P6. Someone may be up my inside. I think we're fine. Cars are weaving in all over the place. I think we've got a lot of people in this lobby from all over the world, so the potential for lag is definitely going to be up there. Let's go high. I say that. We hug the inside. No. The apex, that's fine. We're still good. We're still in P6. We're still hanging on here, so I haven't done any upgrades or like tuning of the car. I could have probably like eased off on the downforce the whole load, and that definitely would have helped things. That smoke is really off-putting. It's only going to be a matter of time before there's a major crash, most likely involving me. We're catching up to lap cars. Woo, that was close. It's so hard to look around. The indicators of the cars like that are on your inside or whatever aren't so obvious, and I'm getting squeezed to the inside. Thank you. Thanks for that. It's so hard to see unless like you're in like a third-person camera. But the top two, they're battling away. Hopefully he can give us some slipstream as he moves into the lead. Now let's just follow him and hope that we can get ourselves to the front. We're doing really well here. I did not expect to be leading. I thought I was going to get taken out by this point. Hopefully the guy on the outside sees me. Okay, P2. Says we're P3 apparently, so we're side by side. This is where incidents happen. Okay, and we'll just tuck in and let him go through. When do we time our pit stop though? That is going to be quite interesting. I don't know why I don't do more Forza open lobbies. This is fun. Someone said they lost me. I'm definitely right in the battle here. It's a 3 wide. No, I'm not game. I'm not game to make it 3 wide, but we're going to make it a 2 wide affair through the final corner. Had to lift off there, and that's really killed our momentum. There is a car behind, about a second and a half back, so if we continue to squabble like this, then we're going to definitely invite him into the party. This is so tense. I can just feel a crash brewing. We're going to the outside. This could be a suicidal move here. But we pulled it off. We're into the lead for the first time in the Indy 500. Honestly, this is why I need a spotter. I don't know what's happening to the left of me. Let's just make the high line work. Oh, I see him in my peripheral vision moving over. I'm so nervous. I'm so on edge here. Oh, sorry, touched the wall. This EVR Taylor is doing really well to defend here. I think I almost cut off the guy behind me. It's so tight. I think a move is coming now. Not quite. As soon as you get out of the slipstream, you just make no inroads. The guy behind me is looking very racy as well. Trying to keep an eye on him in my mirrors. Meanwhile, trying to dodge our previous race leader, who might be on my outside still. Oh dear. Oh dear. Do I make a pit stop? Do I just take myself out of this battle just to make sure that we survive? But by doing that, do we put ourselves with the noobs? That's the question. This is going to be 3 wide. This is 3 wide. They're on either side of me. Oh dear. Yes, yes, yes. We survived 3 wide. With no mirrors. This is incredible. I think one of the people in our group has just pitted as well. That was EVR Taylor. We moved over, and he's moved over on us. We're going to have to dodge this guy. I felt my wheel vibrate. We made side-to-side contact with that lap car that was going like 5 miles an hour. That was scary. Oh dear, he's up my inside. I'll have to leave him space. You know what? Since there's only 2 of us battling now, I'm probably more inclined to stay out and not risk it. Even though the tyres are going yellow. I think I might wait until we catch up to some lap traffic. Then I'll take myself out of the traffic if that does emerge. Which, it looks like it might be. Here's a red car. Down the outside. We've just got the momentum. Easy. Blue car up the inside. He might take the lead this time. There he goes. Job done. Ah! What was that for? I hope he knows I'm on the inside. Doesn't seem like he's as spatially aware as what I am when leading. Just got to be keeping an eye on what's going on behind you, more so than what's going on in front of you, to be honest. But we seem to have decent straight line speed, even though like my setup is completely stock. It only seems if I just open the door, that's the only time you'll overtake me. We seem to be having a slightly easier time of things. Maybe he's got some damage that's kind of hampering his straight line speed, but we're looking good at the moment. Oh, contact, heavy contact. Still good. That first pit stop is not too far away. Second place is looking racy again, but I have the slipstream of the lap car to keep me in the game here. If not, we would have been losing the lead by now, surely. Lap 15, and the back end is getting a little lively now. The difference between this race and the previous one I did in single player is we have tyre wear now, so it'll be interesting to see if this car gets a bit lively as the tyres go off. Oh crap, I've hit the wall there. That's quite considerable. Please don't squeeze me. Please don't squeeze me. Please, leave the space. All the time you have to leave the space. Okay? Side by side. For the lead. This has been going on for like the last lap now. I think that contact with the wall has hampered my straight line performance ever so slightly. That's another slight brush with the wall. Oh man. Fuel's at 5%. Okay, so we better be... Second place is pitted. So I think, okay, we'll pit on the next lap, work the overcut, and hopefully we can rejoin in the lead. That Taylor guy who was in 3rd place with us, hopefully he hasn't been slipstreaming other guys, because he could be a real threat. Okay, pit lane, pit lane, pit lane. Oh, I'm slowing down. I'm out of fuel. I'm out of fuel. The pit lane is right there. We stretched that right to the limit there. Unfortunately, that time we spent coasting for those 3 or 4 seconds might be the difference between us regaining or keeping the lead of the Indy 500. This could be close. Liam T, who was the guy I previously stopped, he is 6,000 feet away. Is he going to rejoin in front though? This is so tense. Here we go. Last time when I exited the pits as well, I actually rejoined a little too early to the racetrack, so I'm going to build a bit more momentum this time. And rejoin slightly later. Approaching traffic. We've got to hug the inside. Hug the inside, hug the inside. That's a bit hairy. We're still in 1st place. No, we're not. We're 2nd. He gets us back. See that difference? That 2 or 3 seconds we spent coasting into the pit lane was all the difference. We would have rejoined in the lead for sure. Oh, that's a mistake for the leader. He's just got onto the apron there. That's probably cost him quite a bit of momentum. There's a car that's gone. Thank goodness for the ghosting system. But Mr. Taylor, who was in that very handy scrap earlier on in the race, has just got onto my rear bumper now. And this is going to make things interesting. He goes to the inside. I'm not going to fight him. I think he is probably the fastest out of us three. So I'm going to let him do the work and catch up to the leader. And then we'll scrap it out for the final 25 laps. Oh, look at him. He's Daly. He's all over the place. And Taylor's gone up the inside. Are we going to make it 3 wide? No, I don't fancy that. Let's lift off. Let's just follow him through. Give him a bit of a bump draft. That was tight. I missed the turning point a little bit there. I was a little bit blindsided for the apex. Oh, he maybe. Oh! Is that a touch? That's a touch. That is an absolute touch. And it looks like we're going back into the pit lane. I don't know. Okay, let's go into the pits, fix this damage, and get our second quick pit stop out of the way. I can't believe that. Hopefully we can make the best out of a bad situation here. But we just got pit maneuvered there. And with simulation damage, I don't know if you can fix like bodywork damage. I know you couldn't on previous Forzas. But if that's the case, our straight line speed is going to be completely out of whack. I can't believe that, man. We were doing so well. And then we just get taken out. Would have been a really, really good 3-way scrap for the win in those dying laps. And now that we pitted so early, we had to pit, otherwise we would have been just a tortoise until we would have made our stop. But yeah, makes things interesting. I'm not too sure if we're going to make it on fuel now, so we may have to pit again. Taylor's pitting. Are we going to rejoin in front of him? Has he been taken out? We've just overtaken him now. So these other two guys, we haven't really seen much of them throughout this race, so I don't know, we might still be in the game here. I'm pretty sure I said this in the last video, but it's a shame that there's no cautions in Forza. Otherwise that could have made this race really interesting, bunching up the entire pack, and then we could just go again whenever there's a crash. But we're going to carry on. I think we are slowly catching the cars in front. It's just down to whether they have to make another stop or not. Whether I have to make another stop or not either. That yet remains to be seen. Oh, second place has leaked a lot of time. He was about 7,500 feet in front of me. Then it got down to like 6,000 just as he was making his pit stop. Here we go. Across the line. We've moved into second. And we are making inroads on the race leader as well. Hopefully he needs to stop too. Let's find out how much fuel have we got left. Tyres are at 20%. We're going to be fine for that, but fuel, 39%. 38%. Okay, I think we are going to run out of fuel. Another stop is on the cards, which sucks. Oh, first is slowing down dramatically. Is he pitting? The gap is 4,000. 4,000 feet and falling. It hasn't said he's pitting though. Okay, he's in the pits. He's got to be in the pits. This is close though. That's him right there. He's just rejoining. Does he cut to the inside part of the track? No, he doesn't. We've taken the lead of the Indy 500 with still yet another stop to make. We've just got to pray that he can't make it to the end. I think it's going to be very close for him as well in terms of fuel. There's a slow car on the outside. Please. Please. Thank you. That was a close call. Let's check the fuel. 21% left. Another 3-4 laps possibly. Please. Please. Don't come down low. Don't come down low. You came down low. Okay. We're cutting it fine here. We're down to 7% in terms of fuel. We have to come in on this lap. We're not going to make another one. And it's just going to be a short 10-lap dash to the finish. We stretched out a gap of 12,000 feet to the car behind, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I think he's just going to be fine on fuel. We pit in. Here we go. Bye-bye, P1. It was fun while it lasted. And now it's going to be a question of can we rejoin in second place ahead of Taylor. I think he might just get us. Yep, there he goes. P3. But I tell you what though, it's going to be very close between myself and Matt212 Gaming. He's probably going to overtake me. I just don't have momentum yet. I think I'll have that maybe in a lap or so's time. Just have to hug the inside and make sure that he doesn't overtake or get away from me. And Taylor's in the pits. Thanks for the squeeze. I fancied a bit of a fucking lemon squeeze for dinner. That was great. Another slow car up ahead. Let's go to the outside. Please don't take me out. Thank you. But looking at the chassis damage, there's nothing. It's only to the tyres. Somehow. That was pretty heavy contact with both the other driver and the wall, so I'm very, very lucky to survive. But 6 laps to go. We're praying at this point that Carlos Rex, who is in the lead, runs out of fuel. He's still a good 10,000 feet in front of us. Fuel's at 69% already. I'm surprised at how quickly the fuel is going down. Carlos might actually have to make a stop. Oh no, slow car, slow car, slow car, please. Thank you. Still nothing on the race leader with 2 laps to go. Let's check our fuel. We've gone from 100% down to 50 in such a short space of time. How is Carlos not running out of fuel? His name isn't even Carlos, it's Carolus. I'm sorry. Let's steal a bit of slipstream. I can hear him in the game chat complaining I'm stealing his slipstream. But sorry, pal, I need it. I gotta catch first place. Please don't. Oh! Oh, that was an unnecessary swerve. No! Carolus is your race winner today. Ah, oh, he must have just made it on in terms of fuel. But there we go. That's the Indy 500 online in Forza Motorsport 6. Looks like we're going to come home in 2nd place if we can negotiate this lap car. At this point, it doesn't even matter if he takes me out, but he doesn't. That was a very lucky avoid. I think he was going to take me there. But there we go. It's P2. Unfortunate at the end, or halfway through that race, that we got taken out. That really compromised our pit stop strategy there. Had to make the extra stop because we stopped so closely to when we first stopped and wouldn't have made it on fuel. So there we go. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to see plenty more racing game content. Leave a like if you enjoyed as well. And I don't know, if this gets a really good response like the first IndyCar video did, then I think for sure we're going to have to do some more Forza stuff. So stay tuned for that. Follow me on Twitter if you want to get involved in some of these open lobbies that I do occasionally. And yeah, thanks for watching. Until my next one, guys, I'll see you next time. Hello. That was pretty crazy. There was someone I like spun off of like halfway through the race. But apart from that, I think I kept it pretty clean. We could do another one. We could do like a IndyCar versus F1 if you want.